I am David Empey, Theater Manager of the Madison, the new Center for the Arts at the Madison School District in Phoenix, Arizona. This is a new Center for the Arts that is going to be done in just a couple of weeks. Clearwing Systems Integration has been our entire vendor for lighting, sound, and rigging, and video on the building. I say video because it is a lesser part of it, but it's a absolutely state-of-the-art lighting, sound, and rigging system where it's a full ETC motorized hoist system, a whole bunch of color-changing LED fixtures, and a rider-proof line array. So we really wanted a state-of-the-art building that was going to be future-proof. With the economy being what it seems to always be for the arts, we wanted to make sure that we could have very few staff. We wanted to make sure we could handle fast turnarounds, and we wanted to make sure that we could book pretty much anything we wanted to book appropriate to our 927 seats. When you're doing a junior high theater show, you can't afford to hire a bunch of crew. And as a new center, we didn't want to hire a lot of staff as we begin to really figure out what's happening. So having a building where you literally push a button, 8 pipes come in at the same time, you run up and down and hang the soft goods, and then you hang the lights where they were, where it's very easy to put them because there's power and data everywhere we need it, was a very, very efficient use of our resources. All of the lighting and all of the rigging is by ETC. It's actually an entirely ETC house, including the new color source site. It's actually an entire ETC color source house. So we have color source PARs as the background, we have color source ellipsoidals as the side and front light, and then color source sites lighting the site. And then all the rigging is ETC Prodigy hoists. And then the sound is a mix of a Yamaha console and an L-Acoustics line array. We wanted to make sure that we had really clear and constant sound in the house, and they've managed to achieve a level of 105 decibels for every seat, which is just great. Probably my favorite unforeseen issue was when you build a theater without a grid, you don't really think about where the sprinklers go, because all of us that grew up in theaters are used to fly rails and grids, and you just put the sprinklers above the pipes and above the rope. Suddenly you have to figure out where to put the sprinklers. So even though the design was in and construction was happening, Jill Maurer from Clearwing did a very good job of jostling the line set schedule around to put the sprinkler pipes in where they needed to be. And she did it in a way that was clear that she understood the needs of the user. She made some choices that made sense and were going to really help with the running of the building over time. The best part about the Clearwing experience is that I never hear about the problems until there's a solution too. But they understand that the owner doesn't want to hear, hey, here's the crisis. The owner wants to hear, here's what happened and here's how we solved it. The best part about Clearwing for me is that I know enough about a lot of things to be dangerous, but Clearwing knows how to talk to me. So the fact that Clearwing are just people who happen to be really good at their jobs. They're not stuffed shirts, they're not the experts on an ivory tower. These are people who understand what it is to do production, who have lived it most of their lives, and really want to work with the customers the way they need to be worked with.